Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of August 31st. At this time, I'd like to give a very special thank you to everyone out there who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched, and also hitting the hype button. Thank you. And the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from everybody. I truly appreciate it. And I thank you for doing that. Okay. So, the 10 of Cups. Very nice. Happy home. Happy times. Get-togethers. You're finally coming into your own. This is a family contentment. Like fitting in, feeling that you're at home with the right people, right time. This is total love and support. So you're being supported by those around you that truly care, genuinely care about you. And you can feel it and sense it. Your radar is right on the money for who is being truthful and not with you. So that really helps you to feel not only accepted, but fulfilled, accepted, loved, and that helps you to give out as well as receive. So that's beautiful. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, dream come true. Wow, very nice card, very nice. So you have been really wanting something for a long time to, manifest, come to life, achieve, but this is abundance. Your good health is coming back. You're starting to feel more inspired about your choices going forward. And it really helps you to spread your wings farther. Because this is the fruits of your own labor coming in. Something that you truly wanted. And, you're finally getting the answer from the universe. And the 3 of Swords. Healing. Finally healing. You've had some bad times, not nice to say, but it's true. There's been some heartbreak in your life, divorces, loss, separations, and it really left you in a place of unfulfilled. And now you're realizing that not only are you deserving of the world and the love that is on offer here, but you're more open to it. You're not closing yourself off as much. So you've healed from your past hurts. And that really helps you to accept where you're at. You're quite comfortable within your own. Yes, you've had losses, but you've healed. You've learned to accept. Can't change, undo, or fix, but you've learned. You've actually learned a lot. And the 7 of Rods, yes. Being more determined with yourself, more fulfilled. You're protecting yourself against all outsiders. Like if it feels to you like a threat or somebody coming up against you or anything like that, you're more than ready. Like you will protect what you believe in and you have follow through on it. So, woo. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's something in your life that is really changing. You're being more open-minded about romance for a lot of you. So you've developed different skills along the way. And like I said earlier, you are very much knowing when somebody comes to you, whether they're coming with true intentions or not. So you're more receptible. You're following your own instincts. You're getting much more accepted from the world around you. And you're finding people that fit with you. 10 of Wands. Yes, finally getting to lay down the burdens. Separate yourself. There's been stress, worry, anxiety, too many burdens put on you. And you have always accepted it, and done what you had to do. But you're much more stronger now. You're realizing what fulfillment looks like to yourself, and you're willing to cut out the stress, let things go. Burdens that are not yours goes to those who's earned them. You're not taking responsibility for anything that isn't yours to carry. So that in itself is a big step for you, because you're always trying to fix and help others. You're realizing that it's time to put you first above all else, because once you're in a good frame, then you can, help others if you choose to, but it's not your responsibility. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. Collaboration, teamwork, communications, skill. You have a lot of qualities. You do. Like the knowledge that you have within you that is just there is remarkable. And other people want to tap into that, tap into your craftsmanship, but they can't follow your lead. So they're asking you, like, how do you do this or how do you do that? Because you're very giving, so it's not that you're a soft touch. You just care about the universe and those around in it. So you have always been very giving. Now you're learning the quality of give and take. What you've learned and what you've earned is yours. 8 of Cups. Yes. Learning to make a withdrawal, walk away, retreat, remove yourself from unnecessary things. And it has taken you a lot to get here, which is not good in itself. But you finally realize you still have energy. You just don't have it for that anymore. Whatever this is for you, you're abandoning it. You're leaving it behind. You're learning to walk away onto something that is much more in line with yourself and what it is you desire. So you're cutting something out. You're finally knowing it's time to walk away from something. And it's on your own time, like your own choices. But you're smart enough to realize it's time to cut the ties and move forward. All right. And the 8 of Swords. Yes. Self-imposed restrictions. You're realizing that you are much better than where you're at. You've cut yourself off feeling that coulda, woulda, shoulda, that sort of things, and wondering, can I do this? Should I do that? And not having enough faith in your own ability, though everyone around you can see, boy, can they see, and try to take advantage many times of all that you know. But you are now realizing these self-imposed restrictions that you have had for probably many years. You're learning to believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, that you can do whatever this is you're choosing to do with little to no effort. So you're letting go of your own self-doubts. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Well, there's a decision coming in. And it looks like it's going to require speedy action, which is good. No question about this. You already have made this answer. Now you're just saying yes. That sort of thing. There's news, there's changes, there's arrivals, all kinds of action, but it's requiring you to make that next step. And you've already made up your mind. You've just been sort of waiting to do this. For many of you, you've already had it pre-planned, and now you're taking action on it. So, wow. And the Emperor. Stronger in your own convictions, knowing it is time. Understanding your own inner strength. This is respecting yourself, taking on the leadership role, making plans for your future, and knowing, yes, you have your little moments of doubt, but you will better than succeed, because there's not much out there that you have not said you were going to do and haven't accomplished. Wow. The 5 of Pentacles. Yes. Understanding what it is that you need for yourself. Some of you are healing from a health problem, which is good. And you're smart enough to know that it takes you in a different direction now. and you're admitting it to yourself and being okay with this. This could have been a financial loss in the past. Making sure that you have enough for your future. Understand that you've taken the advice of others and you've listened. Some of you have even inquired to others how to do something. And now you have, moving forward, fulfilling your own prophecy, knowing what it is you need to do. And the world, yes, definitely moving forward. Understanding this is a better step for yourself and your future. You're not afraid to do this. You're ready. Like, you are so ready for this ending. You know, this is a completion, an accomplishment. You know, pat yourself on the back. You have persevered and held on. You know, this is the whole 9 yards. This is fulfillment, travel, celebrations of a new life, a new way of doing things. And you have arrived in a much better frame of mind. So you are feeling ready for this new change. Oh yeah, look at that. The wheel, definitely changing. Out with the old, in with the new. And you are going to be so relieved, because this is good luck, karma, life cycle, and destiny. This is your turning point for your change. This is your evolution. You've had your ups and downs. You've made your choices. You've lived with your, mistakes and regrets, but you have managed to hang in there and move forward. And you are doing it with such a veracity for starting fresh. Yeah, Queen of Rods, absolutely successful adventures. You're taking on the management role. You're being very flexible, doing what you got to do to hang in there just long enough to, make sure everything's going in its right circle. But this is you taking the bold moves. And the universe is rewarding you for this. You really are making that decision and standing behind it, knowing it is time to move forward, move on. You've held yourself back way too long, and now it's time to spread your wings and start fresh. And that doesn't matter how old you are. This is courage and confidence and your independence. You're focused on a zest for life, and you're determined to enjoy it. And you will, because you have that mindset already. Ooh, and the Lovers, very nice. It looks like you're going to have a nice companionship. And it doesn't always have to be romantic. This can be a very good friendship as well. But it is really coming together as a partnership for a lot of you. And this could turn into a proposal of marriage in the future. So congratulations. There's definitely romance coming into your life. I think for a lot of you should close the door for quite some time because of, past experiences. But now you're sort of feeling a little bit different. Timid still, but a little bit different towards it. Though you will be very judgmental, you're more open. And that door has now squeaked open a little bit, which helps it come to you. I think somebody's had their eye on you for quite a while, but they've held back because you sort of had that vibe of, don't mess with me. And now you are feeling more free, and it just is coming out of your soul towards the universe. And that really attracts more into you. And the High Priestess, yes. Definitely on a new trajectory for yourself. You're keeping more to yourself. You're trusting in yourself and your decisions. And this is the right moves for yourself. And it is going to pay off handsomely. You're going to be so elated once you do this. It's going to set you free. Not that you're doing anything silly. It's just helping you to understand where you're at and the excitement of it. But you are really changing your whole perspective. And people are starting to notice it. So, oh yes. Well, there's your confirmation. Your Two of Cups, romance, love, partnerships, professionally as well as others. This could be a proposal of marriage. And again, congratulations, because you've earned it. And people approach you with such happiness. And this is somebody that you are really attracted to as they are to you. Your expectations are the same. You have the same goals, aspects, and you really fit. So that is Waite the handful. All right, and your oracle card. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. Oh boy. Well, there you are. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.